Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Firelight on a beautiful day. I just you be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You're shooting starry sea, vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. I knew that we'd become one right away. Right away. That first sight outlived the energy of sun rays. I'll still life in your shine bright.
I was born to transform followers into leaders and leaders into agents of change. I was created by God, sent to this earth to help the follower discover that trapped inside of them as a great leader, to help them reconnect to their true abilities, their true potential, and to help them become all they were born to be. And so I'm very clear on what I am born to do. It energizes me every minute of the day. Matter of fact, my days are too short because I'm so excited about my purpose.
We're beautiful like a diamonds in the sky. Home was to the universe as we moonshine and believe. Feel the warmth will never die. We're like diamonds.
And a white Scottish teacher looked at this class of black kids and he began to call us some names like half-breed monkeys, you know, black niggers, fools, retarded. I mean, words you wouldn't imagine a teacher saying to kids. And I sat there and I began to weep. And I felt so insulted as a human. Matter of fact, I began to believe him. Because I figured maybe he's right. Maybe we can't learn. Maybe we are cursed. Maybe we are subhuman. Maybe there is something wrong with black people. And I remember running home to my mother with my brown paper bag with my book in it. We couldn't buy school bags. It was a shopping bag, was my bag at school. And I ran home to that house and fell before my mother, began to cry. And my mother did something that I hope every mother does. She looked at me, she held me very close, and she shook me. She says, first of all, don't you ever say that again. And then she says, I want you to read a verse of scripture, son, and don't finish until you can quote it without reading it. And she gave me her big Bible. One verse of scripture. Ephesians chapter 3, verse 20. She said, you go in that little dirty room and you read that. And I went and I began to read the scripture. My tears were dropping on the page as I remember what the teacher said to me. And that scripture said one thing. It said, now unto him who is able to do exceeding abundantly above, far beyond all you can ever ask, think, or imagine, according to the power that worketh within you. And I remember my tears began to turn into laughter. Because I began as a little kid, 13 years old, I began to understand one statement from the Bible. That the power for me to be successful was not in the teachers, it was not in the educational system, it was not in my culture, it was not in my society, it was within me. And I began to think, God, if you are a good God, why am I poor? If you are a great God, why are these people better than me? If you make me in your image, why are they special and I'm a monkey? And that night, no thunder, no lightning, no earthquakes, nothing. I just heard a voice in my mind. And the voice said, I ask you to believe me and you will be saved, not them. And that night, I made a commitment to believe what God said. 13 years old, I said, okay, I believe that I have the power to experience far beyond all I can ever ask, think, or imagine. 13 years old. And that's when my pursuit of God began.
The energy of sun rays. I'll still life in your shine bright tonight.
As you look back over your life, if there's just one thing that you could do differently, what would it be?
That's always a tough question. I get that question asked a lot. I'm not sure, you know, because everything that happened in my life produced me. Even the negatives, even the things that I might have failed in, the things I've made mistakes with, they were fantastic classrooms for me. And I believe the best thing in life to do is not to regret and try to change what happened, but to interpret it properly, maximize it, and use it to serve other people. And that's what I want to do with my past.
Shine bright tonight, you win.